Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Limits Movie Podcast. Today, we're doing a movie that I'm not supposed to talk about, but we're doing it anyway. And I'm going to be joined to you by my good pal Colton here.
What's up?
So, how were you introduced to the movie Fight Club?
Well, I was at my cabin one day, and my parents were like, "This is a classic," and we had the disc. I had heard about it before as well, and I keep hearing all the references. People keep telling me you're not supposed to talk about it, and I'm like, "What the heck are you talking about?" So I had to watch it, Joey. I just had to.
Oh, now you're still not allowed to talk about it?
I know.
So,
Make for a.
I guess this time it's actually reversed, where the person who I'm interviewing has the interesting thing to say about their history, because I don't know, I just saw it. I thought I heard good things about it. It's good. I technically did see a few Fincher movies before this, Social Network and the movie Seven, which was kind of Fincher's big movie before this. Have you seen Seven?
I haven't seen Seven. Social Network, though. That's Facebook, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the movie, it revolves around a big twist. So I guess spoilers by this point.
Yeah.
If you're watching a Fight Club podcast.
If you haven't seen it yet.
The story is about two guys, Edward Norton and Brad Pitt, who start a Fight Club. But guess what? It's one guy.
What?
Yep.
You're kidding me.
Uh-huh.
They were the same dude the whole time?
Did you predict the twist, by the way?
I didn't.
The first time?
I started to, wrap my head around it when he was looking at the plane tickets. But, yeah, no, that definitely caught me by surprise.
I actually predicted it the first time watching it.
You're kidding me.
No. Because I saw him getting punched, him punching himself in that one part. And I'm like, okay, wait a second. And somehow I got the twist before it happened. Wait. I don't know. It sounds like something that I would have just made up, but no, I actually got the twist before it happened.
That's crazy.
I don't know if it was a joke that I made in my head or something, but I'm like, you know what? That's just one guy.
Well, yeah, that's crazy. You're a movie genius, I guess.
I know. Usually I suck at getting twists before him, but for some reason that one I was able to get. So good on you, Fincher. I guess it's actually something very interesting about this movie. Is it's one of those that is very different on a second rewatch, or a rewatch just in general, because you know the twist.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then you get to also see little details, like how Edward Norton's character and Brad Pitt's character, they never talk to another person. Like, they're either talking to themselves, or one of them is talking to someone, or one of them is talking to someone. It's never the two of them having conversation with one person. And they even go over that with the girl. I don't remember her name.
Singer,
yeah.
In the film, she's like Helena.
Yeah, where she's never in the room with both of them.
Yeah.
And it makes it oh, okay, the twist. It does make sense here.
Yeah, the narrator guy is just thinks they're just pulling a trick on him or something. Why aren't they in the room at the same time? Yeah, then he realizes it's all in his head.
Yeah. So, you got anything you want to share about the details of the movie or something?
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting movie. Was projected to earn a bit more than it did in the box office. They had some pretty high hopes for it, but then it started getting very mixed, controversial opinions from people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, or they just thought its message was concerning. They thought, because they were concerned about copycat behavior. And there was actually some copycat things going on, some teenagers in Australia started a fight club or something. That didn't end well, I'll just say. Yeah.
Wrong lesson you're supposed to take from this movie, guys.
Yeah.
Don't start fight clubs.
Don't start your own. Actually, down at our school, I'm going to start a fight club. Okay. I think the school board will approve that.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's a couple of other cases of people just starting up their own fight clubs, which it was kind of funny.
Honestly, the movie's not even about the fight club. It's kind of more at the beginning, where it's okay, this is the start off to Tyler Durden's Revolution.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like Project Mayhem.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple of those as well, where like people bombed institutions and being inspired by Fight Club and Project Mayhem, um, which is great. Uh, and but even though it didn't make a lot in the box office when it was released on DVD, it did really well. Um,
Yeah, it became like a cult classic. I think I remember hearing that it didn't do very well in the box office. So,
yeah.
and that's how it became one of the most famous movies.
Uh huh. I guess the other thing I have is originally based off of a book. It was released in 1999, but the book was 1996, by Chuck. I'm not gonna try to pronounce his last.
Have anything to look it up?
Paula Nuke, something like that. Um, and yeah, it's basically the same thing. And I think he was the guy who hired somebody to make a movie out of it.
Okay. So, I personally think that the movie also works a lot on the like other aspects. Like, I think it's directed very well. I think it's got a lot of things you can learn about it if you like. I feel like I could rewatch it more and more and get more out of it because there's a lot you can get out of it from there.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of like um, lessons or themes through it, kind of that it addresses.
Yeah,
Like there's the part of being like consumerism and like what you buy defines you. Like the guy's talking about how his IKEA furniture he buys to reflect who he is. Um, and just the movie is about like letting go of the material objects, being more masculine.
the ending with the boom.
Oh yeah, exactly. And then yeah, they blow up all the
By the way,
credit
that
cards.
ending is really cool. Like I didn't really get it the first time, but on rewatch, that's a nice ending actually.
Mm-hmm. I liked it as well.
Yeah. So you own two copies of this movie. When I was talking to him earlier, he has two DVD copies
Well,
for some reason. Did you watch both of them at the cabin? You could have like.
you got one for the cabin and one for at home.
Okay.
My mom didn't get that and bring the one from the cabin home. So yeah, we got two.
So yeah, yeah. The it's a great movie. Um,
Anything else to say? No, the one part I didn't get is when he shot himself and only Tyler Durden died.
I was actually confused about that too on this one.
Dude shot himself in the head and just didn't die.
It's like a metaphor for sometimes you gotta take the bullet to get rid of your get rid of your
bite
bad
the bullet.
get rid of your bad personality.
Don't actually take that advice. That's not very
Take that advice, guys.
Joey.
Pretty good advice.
We are not doctors.
Trust. So, any final thoughts?
Great movie. You should watch it if you haven't already. But then if you're listening to this, it's kind of spoiled for you already. So, I guess that's kind of a mute point there. But anyway, I thought it was a classic, and all the critics who said it was bad are wrong. And some deep lessons in it, deeper than you'd think on first watch.
Yeah, it's one that, like I said, watch over and over again. It's an enjoyable movie. You want to give this one a score? 1 out of 10.
Ooh, it's pretty high up there. I'd say like a 9, solid 9.
Yeah. So I was also gonna go with a 9 out of 10 on this one.
All right.
So I guess we just think alike. See, the thing you guys don't understand is actually Colton is the epic version of me that is being projected through my mind to try to fool you guys.
I'm Joey's dreams and wishes of what he could be. We're actually one
This
person.
is Tyler Durden, real life, IRL.
No way.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next week, Hunter's gonna be back on. So hope you guys enjoy that. Goodbye.